How we doing, y'all? Welcome to the video. I am currently running to get some propane filled up, and we got a big day today. I've got about 16 deer to get cleaned up, so without further ado, let's get into it. Thanks for being here. Well, that took way too long. So I went to, I usually go to just U-Haul, and they do propane refills there. I drove up there, and there's like 15 people ahead of me. They're all, they're taking back trucks and trailers and such. It's just a super nice day today, so I totally understand the holdup. But I'm like, I don't want to wait around for that. So went down to the old Pilot. They got me filled up, and I gotta head back to the shop and get these things rolling. Yay! Here's the deal. If you've been with me for a while, you know the drill. If this is your first time watching my videos, I'll explain. So the first thing I do is I get all these deer in some pots on the burner, put a little bit of dish soap, Dawn dish soap in there. I will bring them to a boil, and then I'll turn the heat down to a simmer. So you do that, turn the heat down to a simmer, and you let that simmer for, I don't know, give or take, half hour, 45 minutes, give or take. As soon as the skin and stuff on the top of the nose starts splitting, it's ready to pull out and ready to pressure wash. So we'll let these guys simmer for a little bit, and we'll get back to you when I start washing. Just a quick note before I start spraying. I want to show you guys what pressure washer I use. It's just a little Craftsman. 1900 PSI Craftsman. Just a little electric guy. They're super cheap. I mean, I think you can buy one of these things for 120 bucks. So they're cheap. Super effective. I mean, they work great. You don't want to use anything more than 18, 19 100 PSI on skulls, just because you don't want to blast through them, all the bones and stuff. So quick note, get yourself a little pressure washer, just a little 1900 PSI one, and you'll be good to go. All right, let's get spraying. Woo! It's warm out here, y'all. I'm a dum-dum and forgot to hit record. But check it out. They're all clean. The weather, on the other hand, has taken a turn for the worst. It is raining. It's raining like crazy. But I'm gonna keep going. Anyway, I got all these washed. Basically, sorry, I forgot to hit record, but you simmer them for about half hour, 45 minutes. Then all you do is pressure wash. Pressure wash into every hole, every orifice, every nook, every cranny. Get everything, meat or tissue, has to come off. Clean first, white second. That's what my buddy Ryan Olson says, White Bone Creations. But yep, they're all clean. I'm gonna wrap these antlers and start the whitening process. Appreciate y'all. Hey, if you got this far in the video, please consider subscribing, like the video, leave a comment. I get back to every comment on here, so appreciate you being here with me. Let's get back to work. Right, people ask me, why do I wrap the antlers? Just like I just said. It's basically to protect the antlers, protect the color, because the way that I whiten in the boiling pot. I'll 40, or it's not 40 volume, but it's developer, and then you bring it to a boil, shut it off. That's how I do it. If it gets on the antlers, it is going to make them white. So that's why we wrap the antlers. Anyway, you can get the rest of these wrapped up. I don't want to bore you with a time lapse of me wrapping every single one of these. There's 16 of them. So I'm gonna get all these wrapped up and then we'll get to the whitening. Yay! It's I think I'm gonna call it for the day. Got ready to start whitening, and it is pretty gnarly out right now. I don't want to be out in this, man. So I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, but for you it'll just be a second. Okay, it's the next day. The rain has subsided. It's literally rained all day. It's like almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon next day, and I got all these deer in the pots now. What I'm gonna do is get them whitened. My whitening product that I use is this GLB Aquastilk. Now what it is a pool shock oxidizer, and it is 27% peroxide. So I pour a gallon of that in the pot per 3 gallons of water. That's the ratio I use. You bring it to a boil, then you shut the heat off. Now, all you got to do is leave them in there for about 5-10 minutes, pull them out, they'll be beautiful and bright white. Now, there was 2 that I had to do by hand, and they are right here. It's kind of a mess, but I need to wash those off. What I use there is I use some 40 volume cream hair developer, and I mixed a little bit of this Color Charm stuff into a paste, and then I just painted it on. The reason why I did that was because you can see this guy. You see how he's got that one antler hanging down? I can't really submerge that into the whitening stuff and whiten it properly, because it will whiten that whole antler there. This guy was just super, he was more like a deadhead, so he was super stained up. So I did that one by hand, just because I didn't think the other stuff would do quite as well. But anyway, I'm gonna get these going, bring them to a boil, shut them off, leave them for about 10 minutes, pull them out, done deal. Put them in the sun or on the fan to dry overnight. Seal them with a coat of Mop and Glow, and they are ready for the customer. I'm gonna finish this video. You don't need to see all this stuff, me boiling and waiting for the whitening stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll do a video of the finished product when I get them out. I appreciate you. Love you all. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. I get back to everybody. Once again, God bless. Life is short. Do good things. Peace.